2016 Honda Fit, the air conditioning for recovery. The condenser is going to be replaced. Still has refrigerant in it, but you could see here, and this was not from the accident. This was actually some old road damage right here, and it actually has a little slow leak, and you could see the shading of the oil, but it's not a big enough leak that it released the refrigerant. It's just a slow one, big enough to make an oil stain, and not part of the accident, but there's still refrigerant inside the system. So this was an old pre-existing. Started gathering dust around it and getting dark. If it was fresh, it would be no dark hue to it. It would be shiny. When they get older, they gather dust. When they get really old, they gather a lot of dust, and they actually can get dry. And so that's it on this one. And we have 4% air mixed with this refrigerant. So this guy's getting up there on the air percentage of they don't consider air contamination. Contamination is what's considered another gas contaminated, another refrigerant contaminated with a different refrigerant, a mix. They consider that a contaminant. That is why it could say 100% R134, but still have 4% air added on top of that. So if you don't have 104% of something, you have pure gas, just has air inside the system. I have to explain that every now and then because people get confused of how can you have 100% plus 4%? That's more than 100%. All right, that's it. It's always good to have a refrigerant analyzer, especially if you guys are trying to diagnose a car and it has 10, 20, or 30% air inside the system. Those few times when you get that much air in it, and they're condemning parts because they have high air contamination, or your air bleed stopped working. If you have one of the automatic machines, the big R&R refrigeration machines for recycling, and its air purging is not working correctly, and you say have 10 or 15% air mixed with your recycled refrigerant, and your guys start falsely diagnosing problems due to excessive air, this is why a refrigerant analyzer is necessary. All right, see you guys.